connecting you to the community.
Welcome to your Hometown News program. I'm April Frelke, along with my co-host, Joe Minnie. Well, it's our first show of the year, Joe, you and I.
I haven't seen you since last year. How's it going?
I know, last year. We are now in a new decade, 2020s.
Yes, the 20s. As I mentioned it last time, it's like, I can't wait. We can just say we're in the 20s now.
You know, the Toma Show Choir Limited Edition performed on set for us in December. And I heard, Joe, you have some details. They have a big fundraiser coming up.
Let's they do. Limited edition. They have a spaghetti dinner coming up on January 18th. It's from 5:30 to 7.
Okay.
And then after that, they do a little concert after that at 7:30.
So come out and eat spaghetti.
Get some spaghetti. The show choir, they do all the serving and everything, and then they head off and do their concert.
Okay, so put that on your schedule.
At the Toma High School.
Did you have a good holiday break?
Yes, it was a nice long break.
Okay. Traveling. I heard you were traveling.
Yes, got to see a little bit of the South.
Okay. Well, this week's Connect 24 is brought to you by Hardware Hank in New Lisbon, Oakdale Credit Union, and Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon. If you like talking with people and are looking for a job, perhaps a census job is in your future. Friday, January 10th, Workforce Connections in Toma is holding a recruiting event from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. They are looking for recruiters as well as census takers, so dress for success, have your resume ready, and stop in at the Toma Job Center on Milwaukee Street to learn more about joining the census team. I almost wanted to say consensus team,
but the census is every 10 years, so it doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, this is a big one.
And this is where we get all our demographic numbers from. So
that data, real important.
Yes. Well, the third annual Lake Decorah Restoration Ice Fishing Tournament in Mauston is this Saturday, January 11th. There's a $20 entry fee with cash payout prizes for first through third place in 5 categories. We have perch, crappie, bluegill, northern pike, and largemouth bass categories. All proceeds benefit the Lake Decorah restoration efforts. And there will be a warming tent at the Riverside Park with food and beverages available. Fishing begins at 6 a.m. and all fish must be registered by 2 p.m. Raffle prizes will be given out starting at 3 p.m. and you must be present to win. You can pre-register for the tournament at the Mauston City Hall tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. or just register at the event Saturday starting at 6 a.m. All DNR rules are going to be in effect for this fishing tournament. And it's one of the big fundraisers they have in Mauston for the Lake Decorah restoration. So
get out there and support that.
Yes. Hopefully there's good ice for that.
Yes. Katie, the avant-garde oil enthusiast, has teamed up with Fit Foodie Shay Gillick to do a beer and wine yoga event on January 16th, which we found out recently is full, but Katie will be having other events so you can sign up for. She said there were a few spots open on Tuesday, January 21st. There is yoga with Jessica Pollack at 5:30 p.m. RSVP as soon as you can, and the yoga class is at the 129 Main Street location. And I know there's about 9 spots left for
the 21st class. Yeah.
Yeah. So get her, and you can check her Facebook page, the Avant-Garde Oil Enthusiast, because she's really posting all of her events, and they're getting very popular.
Oh, yeah.
Like diffuser bracelets. I think I saw something they were making gnomes and...
Well, you throw in the wine with that and it's...
Well, there's, the wine and the... So anyway, absolutely check Katie's website out.
Well, the Toma Area Community Theater will be hosting their annual Bingo Palooza on Saturday, January 18th from 7 to 10 p.m. The cost is $20 per card or 3 for $50, and there will be additional cards for sale during the event. And the winner of each game will receive a special basket courtesy of the area businesses in Toma. Remember, this is a fundraiser, so it's important to have fun supporting the community theater.
And is there a celebrity bingo caller, I think, Joe?
I wouldn't say that, but there will be a guest caller, and I might be in there.
Guest, B1, B2. Are you B2? Are you on the varsity team or JV? You're the JV caller.
I prefer the O's, actually, getting the high O's.
Well, go out and see Joe Minnie, right?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, well, Mauston Public Pool will be hosting a pool pizza party on Friday, January 17th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. $3 gets students in the door, while all concessions are an additional cost. If parents want to send additional money with students, please put it in a Ziploc tight bag with their name on it. Students can then leave the money in the pool office until they need it. A reminder that students need to be able to take responsibility for themselves while in the locker room area. If you have questions or concerns about the event, please contact Pool Director Kyle Ewing at KEWING@maustonschools.org.
So pizza party and then swimming. What's the...
You just swim and eat because they've got floaties in there. The Mauston pool has some really great fun things to do in the water and activities. Okay. So you could relax, and sometimes they're showing movies while you're in the pool. So don't even worry about the food. You're going to get a cramp.
Not eating in the pool.
No, you can't bring the food in. No.
Well, despite a mild winter, Toma Health and Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin are asking area residents to help with a blood shortage by donating at Toma Health January 23rd from noon to 5 p.m. This year, donations of O-positive and O-negative blood are critically low. January is National Blood Donor Month, so now is the perfect time to celebrate by giving the gift of life. The blood drive will be held in the first floor conference rooms at Toma Health, which is on 501 Gopher Drive in Toma. To donate, a person must be in good health, at least 17 years of age, weigh in more than 110 pounds, and have photo ID. 16-year-olds can donate as well as long as they have parental consent. Now, donors are encouraged to schedule an appointment online at www.tomahealth.org. Walk-ins are also welcome, so if you don't get a chance to register, go ahead and walk in. And did you know that males, especially
older
ones, they can develop high iron toxicity?
And so giving blood, yes, that's a fact I knew about that too, Joe.
Yeah, I just recently learned that. It's I didn't know that was a thing, so now I got to worry about that now.
Well, the catering for cast and crew has been provided by Marco's Italian and American Grill in Warrens. Great food with fun, relaxing atmosphere at Marco's. What's happening in Wisconsin is next. Stay tuned.
Details. Do your guests see the details? The picture boxes, a gallery wall, showcase fabric pillows, unique candle holders, and scented wax warmers. The details you love, the details that bring the room together. Find your details at the Little Cottage Home Decor and more in New Lisbon.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
Do you have one of those things that makes spray painting easy?
You're talking about one of these, the easy way to do it. Hi, can I help you?
Hi, do you have one of those shower extenders?
Sure do, right here. Hey there.
Hi, do you have a saw that saws everything?
Sure do, right here.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
You want it? We'll find it. You got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
You're watching 24.
Connecting you to the community.
Last year, Joe and I featured in the very first What's Happening in Wisconsin, the New Lisbon EAA fly-in, and had an amazing time filming the show. I know there are so many events across Wisconsin that would be a great content for What's Happening in Wisconsin. There's so many things, Joe.
Oh yeah, there's Cranfest, there's Wadashida Days, there's Wozawa Days.
Wajawa Days.
Wajawa
Days in the Dells.
In the Dells. Door County Lighthouse Festival.
The Cedarburg Cranberry Strawberry Festival.
Yep. The Bristol Renaissance Fair, the Green Day Village Days, Toma Vino Fest.
And much, much more.
Oh yeah, there's tons. That's why we're extending this offer to your town or organization that has an amazing event planned this year. You could have your very own What's Happening Wisconsin TV show. All you have to do is contact us here at the Image Pictures Studios by calling 608-372-2165 or send us an email at whw@imagepictures.net.
Well, now let's take a look at the New Lisbon's EAA fly-in. What's happening, Wisconsin?
I'm April Frelke.
And I'm Joe Minnie, and this is What's Happening,
Wisconsin.
So, April, what's happening today?
We are here at the Boston New Lisbon Airport for the local EAA fly-in.
We got a lot of aircraft here.
So much going on. There is a Black Hawk helicopter rides. Volkfield is here. Pilots are here.
They have breakfast. They have lunch. They got people.
They have a car show.
They
have tractor rides, hay rides. They have a hangar full of art, fun activities. They have vendors. Everything is going on here at the EAA fly-in.
Let's check it out. Having spent much of my life at airports while in the Air Force, I felt quite at home here at the Boston New Lisbon Airport. This annual event takes place the Saturday of Labor Day weekend from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can either drive in or fly in to this free family event. And there are plenty of things to do here for kids and adults. It's a jam-packed 7-hour event that you could hang out all day, never getting bored. April and I met several interesting people, starting with Vonda Benson, local female pilot. I emphasize female because Vonda is among the 7% female pilots out there. Yes, you heard me right, 7%. But Vonda is not only a pilot, she's also the local EAA chapter president working on becoming a flight instructor.
When I first met you, I was surprised the president was a woman. Ooh. I was excited about that. So can you talk about your role as the EAA, the chapter president, and maybe how you got involved?
I think females in the aviation industry as a whole is at 20%. About 5 years ago, my husband got involved actually in aviation. Originally, I didn't really have an interest in taking flying lessons. I went up for a flight, and then I learned about the shortage of flight instructors and the shortage of pilots, and I was like, I can do that, and I was hooked. That's why I'm really excited about working my way to be a flight instructor.
You're setting a really good example for the young girls out there.
Thank you.
Vonda then takes us down to the other side of the airport to see a wings presentation going on, which is a presentation promoting air safety and encourages general aviation pilots to continue training and maintain proficiency. So pilots looking for flight credits can earn them here every year. Then we ran into Riley Lumen, a young college student with his entire future before him. A future that is flying at over 1,500 miles per hour.
Riley, you were involved with the Air Force ROTC program. Can you tell us a little bit about your story in aviation?
Yeah, so I do Air Force ROTC at UW-Madison. So I'm a normal college student during the week, but then I have some extra responsibilities outside of that. I had never flown before I went to college, but I had some friends that had planes once I got there, and I went up with them, and I decided that was one of my favorite things to do. So now that's what I want my career to be. So I decided that I want to fly fighters in the Air Force. And then hopefully after that I'll pursue a career in aviation somewhere. So definitely one of the coolest things I've ever done.
To be young again, the excitement, the vision, the possibilities are endless. And that's what makes the EAA so great, encouraging and teaching young kids about aviation. From building paper airplanes or the Young Eagles event for ages 8 to 17, all the way to flying RC aircraft, which unfortunately we missed, but needed to mention it for those interested in it next year. Anyway, April and I found ourselves at the kids' hangar. That's what they call it. Plenty of activities and different things to do so they learn all about aviation, along with some things for April and I to try out. This is where I got it. Just say Charlie Foxtrot.
Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie Foxtrot, ready to leap. How would we say that? We're ready to coming in for a landing. All right, I'm all ready, Joe.
Pretending is always fun, but that only goes so far. Sooner or later, you have to get real. Which takes us to our next location, and it doesn't get any more real than this. Not far from where we are is Volkfield Air National Guard Base, consisting of 2,336 acres. The 9,000-foot runway can accommodate all military aircraft and has both precision and non-precision navigational approaches along with a tower and radar approach control. Each year, they host a Northern Lightning exercise. It's intense. Like I said, it's the real deal, and we spend a few minutes looking at their display and talking with F-16 pilot Nick Schultz, who said enough to make me feel good about Wisconsin. Did you come up from Madison, or?
No, I actually fly out of Duluth. So, I mean, I'm full-time, full-time at Vogue Field, and I've been there for about 6 years, but prior to that, I lived in Duluth. I mean, I'm from Wisconsin, so to get back to Wisconsin was awesome.
And April was able to walk away with this really cool mug. On our way to grab something to eat, we ran into Andy Miller, a pilot from Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, or AOPA for those of you that like acronyms. Andy is very passionate about bringing the youth into aviation and just can't get over the fact that they pay him to do what he loves.
I brought in the Yellowbird, as we call it, the special little yellow airplane that is very attractive to the kids, which is one of the main missions here for the fly-in today. In fact, the kids have a scavenger hunt, and one of the things they have to do is actually come see the yellow airplane. So I'm part of AOPA, Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, which is based near Washington, D.C. We're actually the largest aviation organization in the world, and most pilots actually belong to our organization. They're very interested in the future of aviation. We want to support airports locally, such as the Boston New Lisbon Airport. We want to support anybody that's working with kids, which of course is a great part of this, and then also for adults, because I've talked to a number of adults today that are interested in aviation as well. So that's really why I'm here. I pinch myself sometimes. They pay me to do this. I mean, they pay me to fly this airplane. Can you believe that?
At Toma Health, our new MRI scanner allows us to accommodate patients more comfortably and allows for quality diagnostic imaging.
We are growing for you and our community to provide superior health care for generations to come.
My name is Jessica Kennedy. I'm the Director of Imaging Services at Toma Health. New imaging that we are offering here at Toma Health includes an interventional radiology suite, which will allow us to provide additional services to our patients and community. Toma Health, together in care.
Learn more at tomahealth.org.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
Details. Do your guests see the details? The picture boxes, a gallery wall, showcase fabric pillows, unique candle holders, and scented wax warmers. The details you love, the details that bring the room together. Find your details at the Little Cottage Home Decor and more in New Lisbon.
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice. When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Joker. Rent it now on demand.
We only have 2 more stops before we check out the Blackhawk. First, a quick run through the food line, and we run into Lion Leroy. I don't mean lion, I mean lion, as in the Lions Club. The Lions Club is a great organization that does a ton for the community and also the ones feeding all the guests. The Mauston Lions Club is among the over 48,000 clubs around the world. Each club makes a direct difference in the local community.
Tell us what's going on, and you just keep working while we're talking.
In my opinion, the best family event of the summer. We've got awesome food. We just finished
tell us
up
about
breakfast.
The food, right, Joe? We want to hear about the food.
Yeah. Our food best anywhere in the Midwest.
Of course.
Because it's put on by the Boston Lions Club. And so we have hot dogs, brats, and Italian beef.
Ooh.
I mean, Italian beef, it rocks.
Does sell out?
It's world famous.
Okay.
Even though we only serve it in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And then for your breakfast and your lunch, all those profits, the EAA lets us put those into the Boston Lions Club back into the community, which is fabulous, which we do stuff for kids, eyes, the whole works.
What don't you do?
Exactly.
Sorry.
Anything and everything.
This event is not only a fly-in, but also a drive-in, which takes us to our final location before we check out that Blackhawk, the car show. Cars from around the local area get to show their wheels off for a few hours.
It's a 56. That was 1 year off. It's a Bel Air.
Wow. Whose car is this?
It's mine.
Our attention goes to Jay, the guy with a passion for his car, and he loves showing off every square inch of her.
Can we ask you about your car?
Sure.
Would you mind?
You want to know? Yeah, that's a 383 stroker with the 671 blower on it. That's the blower.
It's beautiful, Jay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's all air ride suspension.
Do you go to a lot of car shows, Jay?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Is this your only one, or do you have others?
Oh, got another one. I got a 29 Ford sedan home.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is your daily driver?
ExxonMobil would love me to do this. No, it ain't really too bad. You know, I get 13 on the highway and about 4 in the city, so we don't do a lot of city.
It's a beautiful
driving
car.
with it.
No, of course not.
You know, but yeah, then this just flips up to make it.
Yeah, nice and pretty. Yep.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
And the moment has come, the Blackhawk. But first, we have to navigate past the helicopter rides and a tractor giving people rides from one side of the airport to the other. Not a bad idea. I wish we would have thought of it. Oh well, back to the important stuff, like the Blackhawk.
I always think that they're black.
No, it's army. It's a dark army green, and I think that's what they call it, army green. But it's a multi-purpose helicopter. It could be a medical helicopter. It could be just a troop carrier.
Yes, it looks like you can jump in off the ground.
They can equip it with guns, and it can be a gunship.
Wow, you know a lot, Joe.
Well, some things. And when I was active, I was an NDI inspector, so I got to actually work on these in South Dakota.
So you are so familiar with this.
Yeah,
I
have been on
This
here.
is you.
So we used to do an inspection on the top, and I used to climb up and do inspections on there. And then on the inside here, they would pull these panels off, and there's planetary gear that circles around. There was an inspection on that I would have to do. But typically, this is equipped for passengers, but normally they take these out because these are removable, and they would have this as a cargo area or whatever else.
That's how you do it.
They're equipped with a beam that can come out, and they can do the hydraulic hoist. They lift things off the ground to pick up rescue in that aspect of it too.
Okay.
So, and that
This
was
is multi.
very, very multiple use.
You should be inspecting this and tell them that you found something.
Part of rivet construction. And this is pretty much it. You got the keys?
How's it going?
Hi, good. My name is Joe Minnie. This is April Frelke, and we're just taking a look here at this UH-60 here.
Okay.
What model you got here?
So we got the U60 mic here.
Did you fly this in yourself?
We did, yeah.
How many are in your crew?
We have 3 today. Just the 3 of us here. Yep.
But I'm a retired active duty enlisted Air Force, and I was NDI, so I got to do inspections on their helicopters.
Yep.
So it's always a treat to see aircraft that I used to work on. So
yeah, it's cool. And there's guys that come here and say, "Oh, I remember I used to fly to Huey in Vietnam and have that connection. Come over here and you see how far Army aviation's gone."
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
It's super nice, and they come up here and they'll take a look and like, wow, this is way different than when we flew back in the '60s. So it's a great aircraft. I love it. I wouldn't want to fly anything else.
Now that helicopter is your copter louder than that helicopter? Like a lot.
Like we have different engines.
Like got 2 more.
Oh yeah. It looks like you're a very popular place here at the fly-in too. Like it's nonstop.
We get traffic, which is good because I mean we're here for the state mission, we're here for the federal mission, and we're here to flooding issues. We're out, we're flying. If there's fires, we're out flying. If there's natural disasters, we're going to say we're out flying. So it's nice to come out here and say, hey, we're here for the community. So it's great to have the communities come out and check it out up close.
Sure.
When they're not at the time.
Busy place.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us.
So even though I was in the Air Force, I didn't fly. There are a ton of jobs for people who love aviation but like to keep their feet on the ground, like me. But I was not always like that. I once wanted to fly a Cessna 175 Skylark, and I shared this with Sid Cowan, who was very upfront with me and said,
"You don't want to learn in that. That's a sissy airplane."
Actually, I'm joking. Sid was referring to the design of his plane and how his plane doesn't use foot pedals for rudder control. It's all controlled by the steering wheel. Incredible. But when Sid was younger, he was told by others,
"You don't want to learn in that. That's a sissy airplane. You want to be in a real airplane. It's got rudder pedals."
Which, of course, he ignored that advice and has been flying his plane for 37 years.
Is it easier to fly that way, Sid?
Well, the main idea is it's safer to fly. In an ordinary airplane, like any of these, when a pilot is in a turn, they've got to be really careful that they keep the rudder coordinated with the aileron.
So you got to use your feet and your hands at the same time.
Oh.
Whereas this style, steering wheel is doing all the work.
Right.
The Mauston New Lisbon fly-in is quite an event. Even with everything we saw, there was still so much more going on. We learned a lot, had fun, and we even got to sit in a Black Hawk. I would be lying if I said that I didn't try to convince each of the Black Hawk pilots to give me the keys. I guess they don't count all my maintenance hours. But in the end, it was a great event and another great day in Wisconsin.
Well, April, we're getting ready to take off.
Thanks for joining us on
What's Happening Wisconsin. You got the keys?
I do have the keys, yeah.
Abra Auto Body and Glass, a division of Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon, can handle everything from major auto and truck body damage to windshield replacements, filling chips, dents, and door dings. Featuring a 46-foot custom paint booth for boats, RVs, trailers, you name it, if it fits, we can paint it. State-of-the-art facility, aluminum repair certified, all makes and models, foreign and domestic, all insurance companies welcome. Rest assured, repairs will be done right the first time, on time. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon today.
Do you have one of those things that makes spray painting easy?
You're talking about one of these, the easy way to do it. Hi, can I help you?
Hi, do you have one of those shower extenders?
Sure do, right here. Hey there.
Hi, do you have a saw that saws everything?
Sure do, right here.
You got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
You are watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to your community.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
And now it's time for the Mini Movie Minute. We only really have a minute here. So
exactly.
In Toma Theater here at the Marcus Ho Chung, at 1917, which just won the Golden Globe for Best Picture. That's in the theaters this week, along with Star Wars, obviously, and that sort of thing. And in Elroy, Little Women is playing this week. Okay. So if you want to get out to Elroy and catch a movie.
In Elroy, their prices are they're $5 no matter when you go to Elroy. So Elroy is a $5 ticket. Yep.
That's great.
And one movie, and that's it for their 3 days.
Yeah, one choice for the week, and that's it.
Did you see Star Wars?
I did. I did get to see it that night, and it was good. It was a nice tie-in to wrap them all up and end the saga.
Yeah, I've been hearing like it.
Well, everybody's gonna be a critic, aren't they?
Yeah. So I didn't see it yet, so I have to go. I just haven't had time. I've been like on the go busy. So I do want to see Jumanji.
You gotta make priorities.
The Jumanji one.
Jumanji's going to be good, too. It's going to be funny.
Well, don't you love our What's Happening?
Oh, yes.
I can't wait to get out in Wisconsin and get some more What's Happening.
Looking forward to 2020, see what it brings us.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to thank our sponsors for making this program possible and to our viewers for watching your hometown news, where we are connecting you to the community.